Hi guys, it's me, Rowan Huang. We have a very heavy raining week in Vancouver this week. So as many of you know, or many of you will be influenced by weather. I am one of them. So it's really hard to be motivated to talk about anything. But anyway, fortunately, I woke up with quite inspiring video today, and I thought I would talk about it. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Rowan Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. I talk about, I'm very slow on two-thumb typing on my phone. But here I am, come out with super long title. Didn't know what I was thinking about. But anyway, today I thought we'd talk about once you can joke about what you fear the most, then the world can no longer hold it against you. We all have something that we're scared. What I try to start with, we all have something we're scared, whether people know or people don't know, right? Like as our childhood planned out, we will have something like within our heart that we bury so deep down. We're so worried about people to tease us about it or joke about it or even find out about it. So we will work our life really hard just to make sure that secret of ours, like no one ever discover it. So very often, that secret that we believe is secret is actually quite obvious, right? So people often use it against us or bullying us, or how we believe people will use that to hold us hostage and weakening us. I hope I make any sense to you guys, but basically what I'm trying to say is we all come with that darkest secret, like which we believe is secret, but it's somehow kind of obvious. Take me as example. When I was a kid, because I come from a background where everybody wanna be fair skinned, right? So my dark skin usually stand out. So I would try really hard to make sure my dark skin is not as noticeable, or I would try everything. So at school, people would tease me how dark I am. Therefore, I feel being bullied, you know what I mean? Or, people would joke about how, I'm abandoned or by the parents, I'm orphan or whatever you call it, right? So, those things like is obvious to other people. We somehow try really hard to cover it up, thinking it's a secret, or we work our life really hard. It will come to some time in your life you realize you are forced to deal with it or confront it. Most of us, would try, may give up easily, and some people would decide it's not something we have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Which I see is a majority of people we will decide it's not something important. If I come from a crazy family, and I think the best way to handle it is just not to talk about it. But only little do I know, after I get onto the psychic journey, I realized the best way to deal with it is actually to talk about it, is actually to deal with it, to really be with the pain that caused me, to really be okay with it, to really find peace within it. So it takes a lot of courage. I'm not going to say it's easy, It does take a lot of courage, but it also boosts you up of growing up. Does that make sense to you? It really boosts you up, and then really make you feel stronger. It really make you feel, more confidence as a human being, because the truth is we do waste a lot of time of our life trying to hide something that we believe is so false in ourselves. Something wrong, I'm too fat, I'm just too stupid, or I'm too, not good enough, or whatever. We're trying too hard to cover that truth, which may or may not be true. It's just simply in our reality, we believe so deeply it is true, right? So whenever at school, let's say people bullying us, they say you are stupid, we feel hurt. People say you're lazy, we feel hurt, because we feel it is true. You're telling me the truth. It's the truth I'm trying so hard to hide. And then therefore you find out, I feel hurt. That's why I come to, after sharing this, after watching this couple video like I saw this morning, I feel the need to share with you guys. The first episode is about this girl who is an Iron woman in Pakistan or something like that. She gone through all kind of tragedy in her life to a point that she decided she wanna start dealing with her own fear. Not just her. I'm really here to encourage you all. We all have to come to that point. The earlier that stage come to you, the better it is, because then you have extra more time to do something for yourself, not for anybody else. So, this woman start dealing with her own fear one by one. First divorce, then the kids, because she's paralyzed, and then she was sentenced that she can no longer have kids. But then she realized there's other alternative to it. Then after she dealing one fear after the other, she realized how confident she had become and how much more possibility she can create. The second video like I will share, I will try to attach it onto the link below, is about a guy teaching people how to handle bullying. Basically saying bullying is when someone's, it's a power authority tackle, right? Someone try to act more powerful than you. So what happened is when they talk down at you, their point is try to show themselves in a higher position than you, right? Normal situation, when we're being attacked, we try to attack back. When people attack us, we try to attack back, right? But then the point of that is eventually we feel very powerless of ourselves because we can no longer don't know how to defend ourselves, right? So the guy suggests the best way to cope with it, the bullying, is when people try to talk down at you, you find peace with it. Your emotion is simply not to be influenced by it. You are not disturbed by it. You know what I mean? So, look through the video, it will give you a better idea. But what I'm trying to say is after watching these two videos, it brings me back to very foundation of our soul being. The soul being is we come to this life, I get it, a lot of people will tell you this and that, whatever. But understand why are you here? Understand why are you here, right? I'm here to do something. Most of people like to make it a big deal. Like, I'm here to save the world. I'm here to help others. I'm here to, find the world peace or whatever it is. But, I really try to boil it down to really basic truths. You're not really here for other people. You are here for yourself. You. I know it sounds really selfish, but it is the truth. You only try to find a better version of yourself, no matter what that version is. It's not for other people to judge who you are. It's not for other people to tell you you're doing good enough or not good enough. So now when you come down to your seat and start thinking about, okay, I'm here to try to be a better version of myself. How can I do it? Really, it really often bring you down to think about how can you do it. You all know when one with carry a lot of fear is not able, is pretty much paralyzed by their own fear, and then they are incapable to go anywhere. Now, when you come to this moment and thinking about why am I here? How can I be a better version of myself? You will know the only way to really come to the better version of yourself is first to learn to overcome your own fear. That fear that you believe so deeply is true, that fear that you worry that is the worst version of yourself that you try so hard to get rid of, you cannot do it without dealing with your own fear. Then you all know, based on that, somewhere along you are growing, either your childhood, your adulthood, or, middle age, I don't know, you will have to come back and dealing with the pain that you have built, which I call platform. The platform you deal when you were kids. You come back, you had to deal with it. You had to not deal with it, but I don't care about you. Deal with it. You know why I find peace in this? I'm okay. Yes, I'm sure, but you know what? I choose it. Guess what? I choose it when I was up there. I choose to be this high for a reason. You may not know what that reason is, but trust me, everybody is the most perfect version, perfect package of what you need to be or have to be in order to achieve whatever goal your soul planned for you. So if you have faith in that, you will know, as much as I'm not happy with myself, I'm the best possible package I can find Why? Because I choose it when I was up there hunting. And then I choose best pets, a parent to give me either the best life or the worst life of my life. So I can then grow to the way I am today. Stronger I am, like the stronger version of me today. You know what I mean? Then use this. Find a peace with it. You know what? Thank you. Does that mean you have to be accepting it, allowing to continue to happen? Not necessary. You have to know how to draw your boundary and then say, hey, no, I'm okay with it. Only when you find peace within yourself, you're then able to joke about it. You're then able to openly talk about it. You're then able to really fully accept, this is who I am. Guess what? I choose it. And this is who I am. Yeah, you know what? I'm dark. I must choose it for a reason. Yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? And, people with usually tease I got really high forehead. I said, well, I guess I must be really smart. That's why I got a high forehead. I start to be able to joke about it, tease about it. Not because I agree with what you say or things. Is I understand this fact. I choose it and I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? I'm okay with it. People say, hey, your mom really like to gamble. Yeah, she does. Yep. What's the point of saying that? I don't get. I mean, okay. Okay. So anyway, the reason I talk about it, allow me. Sorry, excuse me, the raining kind of get my head clouded. But what I really want to share with you guys, a long time ago I say, loving yourself is just a foundation of everything else you want to learn. Really, loving yourself is a foundation. It's a lesson 1. It's not even lesson 2. Lesson 1, do that, learn that. You cannot love yourself without accepting the flaws of yourself, right? Really take some time to go back, confront it. Those things you put away, say, I simply don't care. You do care. You do care because you choose it. Now, all I'm asking, find a piece of it. Only when you find peace within them, you then able to accepting it as a part of you. When you only accepting it as a part of you, that is good part of you and bad part of you, you can then start fully to learn how to love yourself. Once you start loving yourself, you then realize it doesn't matter what other people say. People can no longer bully you. People can no longer hold that against you. You know what I mean? Say you are bad, you are stupid, you cannot do it, you cannot succeed. And then you're really so convinced by them. You will start to realize, you know what? I decide how my life should go. I decide how it will be. I decide who I will become. And then the world have no power over you. When the road you want to go doesn't go, you will know. Find another way. You know why? If I don't know how to swim, but I have to cross a river, then I'll build a boat. You know what I mean? Like if there's a mountain, then I try to hike. I would not be stopped to become that better version of myself because other people say so. I will become because I choose my life, and then I fully accept the flaws of myself. I can joke about it, I can talk about it. Why? Because I find the peace in it, and then I am okay with it. Therefore, nobody can ever hold that power against me. So anyway, just hope that makes sense to you guys. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruown.com. Till then, talk to you guys next time. Bye.